Good morning and welcome to the 2014 Core 77 Design Awards. I'm Sarah Spear and I'm the program manager here in New York City. We're really excited to kick off our live announcement week with the food design category. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to the team who are live in Rotterdam, Netherlands. Go ahead, team.
Eating design category for the Core 77 Design Awards, and I'm here with my my fellow judges, Marjan Ippel, so let's just start and go ahead. And so we're starting with the first student notable, which will be explained by Marjan.
Okay, the first student notable is Kids and Food by Maya Rowan of Emily Carr University of Art and Design in Vancouver, Canada. It is a children's meal planning tray that encourages healthy eating, personalized nutrition. The tray contains 5 departments to encourage children to eat a variety of foods in a variety of quantities and combinations that will help them discover how food affects their body. There are no specific signifiers of what types of food should go where. This is for the children to experiment with and decide for themselves. Using a combination of natural and synthetic materials, the tray acts as both a functional and a learning platform. Well, we as a jury chose this entry because it's a well thought out and positive design with a especially the fact that the design products on the market. Congratulations.
The next notable student notable is Indian Nothing, an edible menorah open Syracuse University in Syracuse, New York City, world in ground elements on top that act as the wick. The coconut oil provides energy for the ignition of almond grounds. This melts the chocolate candles onto the cookie. And every night a new cookie can be created and eaten. Well, as a jury, we were very much charmed by the idea of designing new rituals with it. It's very interesting. We had one remark as a jury. We think that the look and the design of the menorah requires some further development. So, congratulations.
The next student notable.
Yes, the next student notable is Polygon's Measuring Spoon by Rahul Agarwal. As you can see, the project is a measuring spoon which targets the interaction between itself and the user by making its usage more initiative and seamless. And also looks at the graphed scenarios. The spoon is a simple flat sheet of plastic with multiple measurements, aiming to replace the multiple implements that are usually present in kitchens. The volume of the spoon gets set to the desired quantity simply depending on the way it's been picked up. Its flattening out solves several problems with existing measuring spoons, such as clean storage, removal of visual contact. In the end, we thought it was a very simple, no-nonsense, practical and unpretentious design. And we love the fact that it comes and could look and be a bookmarker. A little side note is that we wonder how many times you can actually bend the material before it might break. So that might be something to look at. But in the end, congratulations.
And the next student notable is Test Kitchen for Change by Ina Elisina of Maryland Institute College of Art, GBMFA in Owings Mills, MD, USA. Test Kitchen for Change, bread making is used as a platform to engage for engaging communities based on slow design principles. Test Kitchen for Change includes live instructions, performances, and educational materials. Test Kitchen for Change staged events in churches, galleries, communal gardens, corporate offices, private homes, markets, and juvenile detention facility. At these events, public is invited to make bread and learn how someone can engage in slow processes while living fast and busy lives. The Bread Zoo is a collection of containers and tools collected, borrowed, and made in order to educate people about bread, yeast, malt, and wild foods. We really love the idea of having an interactive bread museum, and we were charmed about the various dimensions of the project and the fact that the design part is not as much a product as a process. We did think, however, that the name Bread Zoo is much nicer than Test Kitchen for Change, so that might be advice for the future. So congratulations. The next student notable.
Okay, the next one is Minus Spoon and Minus Sugar by Yeongdae, I hope I pronounce it correctly, Yeongdae Kim of University of the Arts Bremen in Bremen, Germany. Minus Spoon is a teaspoon and a sugar cube, which you can use for coffee or tea. Many people add habitually several spoons of sugar or sugar cubes in their cup of coffee or tea. With Minus Spoon, the user can be visually satisfied, but is actually ingesting less sugar due to the hollowness of the cube and the obstacle on the spoon. You can hardly see it on the image, but it's really inventive. We chose this entry because it is a lovely and charming example of using psychological insight in a new design. Many designs try to change habits, but this one understands that you can also make the approach the other way around. A small note from the jury though. Try not to make the project too patronizing, I'm sorry. But congratulations!
The next student notable.
Yes, the next one is Cricket Bitters by Julia Plevin and Lucy Knobs of the School of Visual Arts in New York City. Cricket Bitters are handcrafted cocktail bitters made with toasted crickets. There are 4 flavors in the product line: vanilla cricket, cacao cricket, almond cricket, and for the most adventurous, pure cricket. Each flavor can be readily mixed into cocktails or consumed with soda water. The corresponding coasters serve to elevate bitters from a hidden cocktail ingredient to the pièce de résistance. Well, as a jury, we think it's a very innovative project with a perfect link to the cocktail heritage. To introduce the consumption of insects in an accessible way. The project has a good in-depth research and a catchy design. It might have a positive spin-off on actual insect adaptation in the Western world. So, congratulations.
The next student notable.
And final also is Bloom by Nico von Stolk of the Academy of Arts University in San Francisco, USA. Bloom is like a juicer operating in reverse. It infuses liquid into 3D printed edible flower buds, causing them to swell with color, flavor, and aroma. The bud opens as it's saturated and users pick and eat the petals. How lovely. We in the end thought it's a very interesting and free thought about the possibilities of 3D printing. We do, however, find the design a bit too complex and wonder if it would actually work without becoming too messy. What we love about it is, and appreciate, is the conceptual development of poetry merging with technique, flavor, and experience. So Nico, congratulations.
And then we have the first, well, the runner-up of the student entries on the food design category. And the runner-up is Food Radiation Scanner by the Furious Speaker of Umeå, I don't know if I pronounced that well, Institute of Design in Umeå, Sweden. The food radiation scanner is a kitchen appliance that helps people determine if their groceries are safe to consume. The target audience are Japanese households affected by the Fukushima incident, living in areas where elevated radiation levels can be observed in fresh food at local markets. The food radiation scanner improves on handheld Geiger counters in that it offers more accurate and understandable readings in a shorter amount of time. This way, consumers can feel safe about buying locally grown food again. We as a jury were very charmed by this design. It's a very powerful design for a very realistic issue. In many cases, technology in combination with food enables loss of connection to the own soil. In this case, the design is made to ensure a more firm connection, feeling of safety and trust in local food. Also, it will help fight against food waste. Another interesting effect of showing this design at an international contest like this is that it gives us a glimpse into the reality of daily life of many. It shows us a creepy glimpse of something that could happen anywhere, also next to our own doorstep. A big issue is made tangible. The jury has one question regarding cost. Is this something that is affordable for an average household? The Geiger counter needs to be of super high quality since you put your life in its hands. So that's our question, and we hope to see that answered someday. But congratulations on your award.
Yeah.
Okay, student winner.
Whoa!
Everybody ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the student winner is Farm 432. Insect Breeding by Katharina Unger of the University of Applied Arts, Vienna in Vienna, Austria. Farm 432 is an appliance enabling people to grow insect proteins in their homes as a substitute to meat. It is embedded in the scenario of growing meat demand and tight resources in the face of climate change. Farm 432 challenges the current paradigm of agricultural production. It suggests a more resilient future of food production, new lifestyles, and food cultures. We as a jury were unanimously in this choice.
Yeah.
Yes, no doubts about this one, because this project stood out from the others due to its high quality and designing every single aspect of the process. The project takes on a very current issue and transforms it through in-depth research, design quality, and the ability to make a very complex structure simple and understandable. The project addresses multiple issues such as meat consumption and food waste, sustainability, autarky, and even economy through a seemingly simple controlled process. The design is not too clean or technological to create a distance between user and product. In the communication, the product is even fun if you think of the baby rooms, for instance. Eating insects will still be quite a step for the Western consumer to take, but with this product, the designer takes a bit of the horror away and provides a practical, consumer-oriented product that people can relate to. The jury is very interested to know where this will be going and if the designer will also work on the next step. Now we can breed our own proteins. How will we get consumers to start eating them? Congratulations!
Yeah.
So now we've proceed with the professionals, and this is the first professional notable.
Yes, the first one is Facing Food by Roel van der Beek in Maasmechelen, Belgium, Europe, 4 syrups. This is a new design for tableware called Facing Food. It consists out of 6 plates, 3 bowls, and 1 cup, with a set facing right and a set facing left. Each plate or bowl has a different face. Therefore, you can make a lot of combinations between them. This design sits on the boundary between art and design. You can easily make an installation with the plates against a wall, acting like objects, or you could use them as chinaware to eat off. In both cases, a lot of dialogue and incentives to interact with food and each other will encourage you to bring people together and be socially interactive. As a jury, we think it's a beautiful and poetic design of a set of ceramic plates and bowls with a specific dust-giving character and playfulness to every single item. So, congratulations.
The next professional notable.
Yes, the second notable is San Francisco Unified School District. And the project is a cafeteria designed for me by IDEO in San Francisco. The San Francisco Unified School District sought help in reforming its food system. Only 57% of students who qualify for free and reduced lunch eat at school. Working alongside students and staff, the SFUSD and the design team created a vision for 3 age-appropriate dining experiences and the related operational shifts needed to transform school food from an industrialized one-size-fits-all program running at a specific into a desirable student center, one that's financially suitable. Recommendations for the future vision include family-style dining for elementary school, an app that lets kids pre-order meals and give staff the appropriate feedback, and dinner kits for working families. We really liked the fact that there was system design incorporated as part of food design. The project is certainly innovative and interesting, but lacks a little bit of transparency. Therefore, we would love to know what the outcome of the project is when it runs for about a year. So please keep us updated. And congratulations.
And the last professional notable is Blow Dough by Omer Pollack and Michael Eviatar. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce that right, in Rishon, Israel, for Jerusalem Design Week. The Blow Dough project manufactured dough balloons using industrial blowers with the highest temperature of 600 degrees Celsius, which made the seasoned dough baked during blowing it into the shape of an inflated balloon. In the manufacturing process, local herbs were added to the blowing act, and their exceptional senses were assimilated to the dough. Thus, the entire eating experience was enriched. The project illustrates the food manufacturing process in a small-scale factory that was established for one day as an analogy to the street food carts and to the urban eating experience in Jerusalem. We as a jury thought it was a fun and engaging project with a very strong cultural aspect, honoring heritage whilst innovating and creating a bonding experience extraordinaire. So congratulations on the So now you are waiting to hear the winners of the professional entries. And it took us a bit to fully realize that the quality was high of all the entries, but it wasn't high enough for us to select a runner-up and a winner for the professional entries. This was also due to the high quality of the student entries that didn't really match up with the quality of the professional entries. So with pain in our hearts, we have to tell you that we don't have a runner-up nor a winner for professional entries. However, we do suggest you to send in everything on the highest quality next year, and we hope to see a winner and a runner-up then. So that's it for now. I'd really like to thank you for sending the entries. We had a wonderful time judging it. It was great to see all the different views on this subject, which is a super interesting subject, and it had a big plurality of all the different entries that we saw. So from Rotterdam, we are saying goodbye. We wish you a lovely day, and that's it, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yay. Bye.
Okay, thank you so much for picking such a great group of honorees this year. We would love to see more of your work next year for the food design category, but a great thanks to everyone who did enter this year. And I'd also like to thank the jury one more time for taking their time. I know they're very busy people, to take their time and come together and pick these honorees. One final thank you to our presenting sponsor, Intuit, for helping to make these live announcements possible. So thanks so much for tuning in for the food design category. We have plenty more announcements to come this week. We hope to see you back for a future announcement. Thanks.